Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 29th, 2026. It's almost June. Summer. I don't care because I hate summer. The only thing I hate about summer, I like to take my dog out and do crazy, let him have fun and all that stuff. He has his booster shots. The first veterinarian that we saw when he got his first shots, they said after the booster, you have to wait for another week. So that's what we're going to do. Wait for another week. And then we could take him to the park. My dad wants to take him to the river and all that stuff and let him have fun. So maybe I will come with them as well. Because my dog is really attached to me. When we try to take him to the boosters, get his booster shots, and my brother was walking him and I was trying to walk to the car, my dog was crying because he wanted to come to me. My brother was behind me because the dog likes to pull, and it makes it go a little slower, right? Because you don't want him to pull my brother and make my brother go flying. It's not a cartoon. He will get hurt. So it makes it slower. So I walk ahead, and he was crying, and he's freaking out because I'm going somewhere further away. So he didn't like it. And we did the same thing with my dad. My dad walked in front of me and my brother. We're trying to walk the dog, try to calm him down because he likes to go crazy. But he's doing the same thing with my dad. My opinion for this is that he doesn't want to be left behind, right? He doesn't want to be left behind. He doesn't want to be behind somebody or behind his family. Right? He doesn't want, because my dad is his owner, my brother is his owner, I'm his owner. He doesn't want to be behind his owners. And he likes to be in front. But when he's in front, he pulls like the living hell, man. He pulls like crazy boy. He's like a Tasmanian devil. About the and spinning in circles and acting like a tornado. But when I take him out by myself, he pulls, but he doesn't pull that much. Like, when we go outside, somewhere public, that's like, with a whole bunch, I guess it's a new place, a new area for him, because the last time he went to the vet, or that area where the vet is, it was 3 weeks ago. Or 2 weeks ago, because third week, we had to take him to there to get his booster shot. It'd been like weeks ago that he'd seen this place, so he doesn't remember it. It's not like when we go outside, I take him to the same place because he only goes watch them in one place, and he goes watch them one place, and we had to go there. I want to go watch them. I want to make sure that he goes watch them, and he could play after he does all that. So yeah, we had to go to the same place. So he remembers that place. That's why he doesn't pull so much. Because he remembers that place. If I take him somewhere different, he will pull me. He will go freaking nuts. I don't know why. I don't know, he's terrified or he's nervous that he's going somewhere new. It could be. I don't know. I really don't know, because I take him to different spots of my area where my building is. But he goes crazy. He pulls like crazy, and he does not know what's happening. But when he's at the same spot that we always go to, the same grass area, he doesn't pull very much. He sniffs around and gets excited and hyper to do things because he likes to dig. He made a whole bunch of holes this morning. But he likes he gets curious of things as well. So he pulls me to the things because he smells it. I guess it has a strong scent. He smells it and he wants to go to it, or he smells food, he will go to it. That's the only time he pulls, when we're on that same area where we always go to for his washroom. But if it's somewhere different, he doesn't sniff, he just pulls. And trying to figure out where he's at. That's what I think. I think he's just trying to figure out what he's at. Is he in trouble? Is he going to go somewhere bad? Is he going to the pound or something? We don't take dogs to the pound. Me and my family never took dogs to the pound. We always had dogs as pets. Uh, we don't take no dog to the pound. Sometimes it's hard to handle them. You have to train them. We don't give up on them. We don't give them away. We're not selling them. We always try our best. If it's vicious, yeah, we will have to. But if it's something simple to train, like pulling, him being hyper, we've done it before. But Buddy always been hyper. He always nibbles at us as well, and he stopped that. Buddy was not vicious. Every time he wants to play, he's like him. He plays hard, and he nibbles. So he does the same thing. So you have to teach him what's good and what's bad. He's a puppy. He's not vicious. He's a puppy, and he does not know what's good and what's bad, and why is he getting yelled at. So he almost choked on his bone last night. He got a little soft and small, and I just saw one little piece coming out of his mouth. I pulled it, and it looked like it was in his throat, and he was crying. I think he was choking. I pulled it out. I had to throw it out. A good thing my dad bought a pack that has 2 of them, because he loves bones. We had 3 bones. He went through 2 of them. Now this is his 3rd one, and maybe when this one's done, maybe my dad will get him more. But he loves bones. He loves it. So the only thing we need to worry about right now is the pulling. I think the biting is kind of stopping because he has his bone to bite on. And what I'm doing is telling him to sit and stay. So I want him to calm down. Because every time we come inside from a walk, he goes nuts. Because he wants to go to his toys. He wants to go to my brother. He gets excited when he gets home. So when I try to sit on my chair, he always jumps on me or pushes me on my chair and starts biting me. So now what I'm trying to do is that every time I try to sit, I tell him to sit. And if he's doing good, I would tell him to come here and we could do some pets. I'm not trying to ignore him. I'm just trying to calm him down and that he doesn't get too excited and start biting on me. It's working. It's working. He's good with sitting, guys. He's good at sitting. He's been waiting. When you tell him to sit and wait, he actually waits. He actually waits. He waits there. Every time we come home, in my front door, we stand in front of my front door. I tell him to sit down. I even let go of the leash. This is how confident I am with him that he will stay. We had to make sure there's nobody around or anything that would distract him, because there's still a lot of things that distracts him. But when we're alone and I stand at my front door before we get inside, I tell him to sit at the front door. He sits. I tell him to wait. I drop the leash. And we wait for a couple of seconds, and then I open the front door and I tell him to go inside, and he goes inside. He's doing good. He's listening commands. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. But right now, to me, it looks like he's listening to commands. Even my brother tried to do it with his treats. Tried to give him a treat. He told him to wait. My brother didn't go far away, but he walked a little further away from him, and he waited. And then he came to get his treat. He's smart. He's a smart boy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what commands he needs to listen to. But the only commands he's not listening to is stop and no. Maybe they're the same commands. Maybe we had to use one of them. So maybe I like to say stop, because that's what you do when somebody bugs you, right? If the dog bugs you, you tell him to stop, not no. So that's what I'm hoping, that he listens to commands, and he does it a little bit outside as well. When you ask him to sit down, he will sit down. It's just when we are about to go home and go in the elevator to come home, he always wants to be the first one to be in the elevator, so he will run to when there's a door open. If that elevator door opens, he's gonna run in there. He wants to be the first one in there, and every time he runs in there, he sits down. He sits down and he waits. So he's not doing anything crazy in the elevator. He's not like sniffing and trying to find food. It's just when he runs in there, he sits down. I don't have to tell him to sit. He runs in the elevator, he sits. The only problem is that he pulls me to the inside the elevator, and sometimes he just pulls my arm off of my socket. I'm surprised I still have my arm. Or arms. Mostly I walk him with this arm, my left arm. This is not my dominant arm. I don't know why I don't walk him with this arm. I don't know why. But some reason I walk him with this arm. I'm trying to... we do have that adjustable or that long leash, right? I think that's supposed to help him train better than what the leash I have. But I'm trying to see if he actually listens on the short leash and see what happens with that other leash. Because that other leash, he likes to run around, he likes to be further away, stuff like that, that he could do what he wants to do and eat whatever he wants. But he got his booster shots. I'm happy for that. Now he doesn't have to get worried. I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of crap that he could get sick from. Like the booster that we got is where he can't get sick if he accidentally licks another animal's urine. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but other animals' feces, something like that, whatever you want to say. He can't get sick by that until a whole year. That's a good thing, because there's a lot of animals here, and he likes to sniff and lick the grass. Mostly every dog does that. They eat the grass, they lick the grass, even the leaves. Now he can't get sick from it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because when I take him to the park, you know how many animals did their business out there? Like squirrels, skunks, birds. Now he can't get sick from it. I think he could. It's just low percentage. It's not a high percentage. I think he could still. It's like having a virus. You get your needles sometimes, maybe you will get it. You will still get it, but it's just a hard percentage of you will get it. But if you are with somebody that has it so much and he's coughing on you millions of times, I think you will get it. I think so. Say you're having a cold, you don't get it on the first cough, right? You don't get it on the first cough. You get it on the multiple coughs. If somebody touches you because they're germs, or they cough on you, sneeze on you, stuff like that, multiple times, not just one time, you will get the sickness. But the booster shot is supposed to be the strongest of the whole needles, and it will. I think if he licks it a little bit, he's fine. Just don't let him drink it. I don't let him drink it. We don't see a lot of other animals pee around. Okay, we don't see that. I think it's wildlife only. If he licks a dog's pee, because normally that's what other dogs do. They sniff each other's pee when another dog pees. They sniff it out and all that stuff. They know how that smells. But I think it's wildlife pee. I think so. I think like raccoons, squirrels, skunks. We have skunks around here and I don't like it. I don't go near skunks. Oh my god. Because he likes to chase animals. When he sees a bird or a squirrel, he wants to go at it. I don't want him to go at it with a skunk. Because he will get sprayed and I really don't want to bathe him with tomato juice. Or bathe me with tomato juice. I never got sprayed by a skunk. I never want to. My other dogs never got sprayed by a skunk because we never got close to one. And I am not doing that with this guy. Right? Staying away from freaking wild animals that could hurt you. We're staying away from that, or it get you stinky, like raccoons. I think that's almost every wild animals. Can squirrels attack? I think squirrels could attack. Normally they run away from you. So does birds. Except for geese. Geese attacks. Because I remember my older brother, stepbrother, let's say that. Stepbrother, he got attacked by geese. He got attacked by geese because he wanted to stop. He wouldn't leave him alone. He was bugging them. So, he got attacked. So we stay away from those. We stay away from those. I remember Dakota, my oldest. It was my oldest dog because he was the first one to pass away. She's the oldest dog, and I remember in the balcony, she attacked a bird because the bird was on our balcony, and I guess Dakota got pissed. She brought this bird inside and chased this bird around the apartment and chased it outside again, but this bird got a little chomped. Well, you shouldn't come on our balcony. You should be scared of our balcony when there's like two dogs and one's scary as hell. I think both of them were scary as hell because one looked like a wolf and the other one is just an angry, grumpy old woman because Dakota was a girl. But yeah, it was scary. I think when this one grows up, he will be scary as well. Every dog, when they grow up, looks scary. Every dog. Why is dog stronger than humans? You look how small he is. He's only like almost 50 pounds. And he's stronger than me. I'm almost at my 200 and something pounds. I'm almost 200 and something pounds. And this guy is only 50 pounds and he freaking pulls me like a racehorse. Like he's a freaking racehorse. He wants to pull me. How is he stronger than me? Like I should be heavier than him. I'm 200 and something pounds and he's freaking 50 pounds and he could actually move me. Like seriously. Well, he pulls when he's unpredictable. It's hard to, I hate words. You don't know when he's going to pull. Sometimes he walks calmly, or he does whatever he wants to do, and then out of nowhere he pulls you, wank, he pulls you away. Out of nowhere, I don't know why, but yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, on this video, we're going to do 2 results in one video because yesterday we had a lot of things to do. We were busy. We got I had things to do. We did things. My brother had to do things, and then Buckets had things to do with his vaccines and stuff like that. We had a busy day. We had a busy day yesterday, so I couldn't really do a video yesterday. I was tired after everything because it was too much. It was too much things, stuff like that. So yeah. We had a lot of busy things, and it took a while to do. So I couldn't do a TNA video for you guys yesterday. So we're going to do it today with the AEW results. I meant we couldn't do AEW results because of how busy we were on yesterday. Me and my family was a little busy. A lot more busy than little busy. But yeah, so I'm going to do the 2 results in one video. AEW had a 3-hour special show again. This is the second time they had it. Was it the second time or the third week? I don't know. They always have these things now. They had AEW and Collision in one show in 3 hours. Very annoying. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got. So first we heard from MJF. And his celebration, right? He had his celebration for the world title, and everybody's upset because he's not bald. He's still the world champion, and Darby Allin is somewhere in the hospital, or maybe with Tony Hawk, doing skateboards after he got frog splash while he's on the stretcher from Kevin Knight. So, MJF was celebrating his 3-time world championship reign until Mark Briscoe comes out and he wants a shot at the world title. But MJF said no to Mark Briscoe. So he was about to leave until Rouge comes out. Rouge had a match. Before this, he had a match. He comes out and he wants a world title shot. MJF said no, but I would give it to you next week. But Mark Briscoe says, you said no to me, but you're going to give him a shot of the world title, but not me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Adam Copeland and Christian Cage 5-second pose. Christian Cage didn't want to do it, and he said nobody does flash pictures anymore. But so Adam Copeland says, "I got it." So he goes out of the ring, and he grabs a bag full of digital cameras, really old cameras that has flash. It's not phones. And he handed all these cameras out to the fans that they could do the flash pictures for the 5-second pose. So after Adam Copeland did that, they were about to do their 5-second pose until the Dogs comes out and attack Adam Copeland and Christian Cage because they want the tag team titles, and they did their own 5-second pose, saying that they want the tag team titles. Then we got Kevin Knight had a segment to start off the show, and why did he attack Darby Allin? He attacked him because he told Darby Allin, don't mess up. Don't lose the world title for us, for the fans, for the wrestlers. Don't lose to MJF, and he did. So Kevin Knight says he did it for the fans, and he did it for the other wrestlers. Mike Bailey comes out, and he's not happy what Kevin Knight did, but he says there's always a chance to change things. So he says, how about you just apologize and try to shake his hand? But Kevin Knight walked away, but he attacked Mike Bailey after that. You okay, bud? He attacked Mike Bailey, and we heard that Mike Bailey wants a match with Kevin Knight. I don't remember when. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first match of the evening on Dynamite, we got Chris Jericho versus Ricochet. Everybody was banned from ringside. Ricochet's team, The Demand, and Chris Jericho Hurt Syndicate. People like that. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty okay match, but the winner of that match was Chris Jericho. We heard that Samoa Joe is going to be leaving for months because Hollywood calls. And he told Shibata, and he told Hook and Anthony Bowens to make sure the Ops stays as strong. This person Ops that's not with Royce Keys, this is a bunch of jobbers. I'm sorry, but this is just a bunch of jobbers in this faction. Oh man, not the best faction. Sorry to say it. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a fatal 4-way match. We got Rouge versus the interesting, scary Lio Rush versus Orange Cassidy versus Brian Cage. It was a pretty decent match. We got Jake Doyle make his return by attacking Orange Cassidy, get rid of Orange Cassidy. And then Rouge and Lio Rush was the only ones in the match, in the ring. And the winner of that match was Rouge. He actually finally beat somebody that is signed with almost said TNA. AEW. He beat somebody from AEW. Not a jobber. Oh my god. Does he deserve a world title shot? No. After beating freaking Lio Rush, he's not even a former world champion. He's never been a champion in AEW. He's just a guy that's spitting out black stuff out his mouth. That I don't know what it is. He creeps me out sometimes. And he keeps saying that he's okay and we know he knows stuff. Who's he? Him? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, next we got Brody King versus Claudio in the Owen Hart tournament. The winner of that match, pretty decent match, was Brody King. And then we got Tate Mello and Anna Jay. More jobbers versing each other. Oh my goodness, more jobbers. The winner of that match, it was Anna Jay and Tate Mello. We had Mark Davis versus Jack Perry in the Owen Hart tournament. The winner of that match was Mark Davis. and he will be in the Owen Hart tournaments. We heard that Alice Windsor will be facing the wild card next week because Willow can't make it to the. She got injured, so she couldn't do the tournament, and she has to vacate the TBS title. No updates about the TBS title. No match. Nothing at all. Next, we got the first match of the Collision. Will Ospreay teams up with Jon Moxley and Pat versus the Rascals. It was a pretty decent trios match, but the winner of that match was Death Riders and Will Ospreay. And then we have Andrade versus Ace Austin. He had an open challenge, and they told us who is the one that accepts the match. I like open challenges where we get surprises. What is the surprise? So yeah, that's that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Andrade gets the win. And our main event was Chris Statlander versus Shida in a street fight. It was on Station. It was lights out. So it was on Station. It was a pretty decent match. Artie Cameron got involved as well. The winner of that match was Chris Statlander. We did hear from Kyle Fletcher and Don Callis, mostly Kyle Fletcher, saying that Takeshita betrayed them ever since that he had a problem with Okada and all that stuff, so he had to get rid of them. What are you doing on your head? What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? That's your bed. He's under his bed. You guys want to see? Oh, he got a little bit now. There he is. You want to say hi to the parents? You want to say hi to the man? They're right here, not me. Okay. He walks away from me now. I guess he's camera shy. He's camera shy. Oh, my big boy. My big baby. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's why they did it. And then Takeshita came out and he had some teammates with a collaboration and made the Don Callis family run away. Because it was the numbers game. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, that's the end of that show. Let's talk about TNA results now. August, what are you doing? Don't eat the wires. We didn't get any segments for this, but we did have Champions Challenge. All the TNA champions, this time, last year they did everybody in one match. The Knockouts champions and the men's champions will be in one match, but this year they did men's and women's champions challenge. So to start off the show, we got the men's champions versus champions challenge. So whoever is the people that's not a champion, like Casey, Leon Slater, Frankie Kazarian, Eric Young, and Elijah, whoever they pin, which champion they pin, they get a shot of that title. They become the number one contender of that title. So if Mustafa Ali gets pinned by, let's say, Leon Slater, he gets an international championship match. If Elijah pins Mike Satana, he gets a world title shot, while Eric Young gets a shot of the world title in the first place. But I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here, is that whoever gets pinned, whatever champion gets pinned by whoever pins them, they get that shot. It was a pretty decent match. We got, I said who was the challengers are. And we got the TNA champions. We got, oh my God. We got the System, the X Division champion. Cedric Alexander, Brian Myers, and Bayer Bronson as the World Tag Team champions. We got the International champion, Ali. And we got the World champion, Mike Satana. Everybody was a heel except for Mike Satana, and it's not really helping for him. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match was KC. Because KC got the pin, and he gets a shot of the International Championship. Interesting. We got Tessa Blanchard versus Harley Hudson. But Tessa Blanchard was all by herself. No Victoria Crawford, and no Maya Morrow, whatever her name is. Moore. And Harley Hudson didn't have Maya Grace. So they all doing this by themselves. It was an okay match. The winner of that match was Tessa Blanchard. And then we got Stacks versus Santino Morella. Not the best match, but it was okay. The winner of that match was Stacks with a little distraction from Ariana Grace taking the Cobra from Santino, and the referee got distracted, and something happened like that. And Stacks gets the win. So Stacks, Ariana Grace was yelling at her father, saying, "This is your fault. This is what happens when you don't listen to me and make me lose my Knockouts Championship." She blames her father for the loss of her title. And Stacks attacks Santino. Fuck yes. Stop that. You're making a lot of noise. Stacks attacks Santino after the match. And then Indy Hartwell comes out, makes everybody run away. And she made a match saying that how about Santino and Indy Hartwell versus Stacks and Ariana Grace tonight. But here comes Daria Ray again saying, "You don't make matches. You don't make matches." But she says we could do that match with mixed tag team between Indy Hartwell and Santino to versus Stacks and Ariana Grace because she wants to see Stacks beat up Santino again. So that's where we get it. We got Fabian Aichner versus Eddie Edwards. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Fabian Aichner by DQ because of the rest of the dang system came out and attacked Fabian Aichner, and they destroyed him. Alicia Edwards got kicked out of the arena because she was trying to whack Fabian Aichner with a candlestick. Why are you eating now? Why are you giving that sad face? Trying to hit Fabian Aichner with a candlestick. It didn't work out because she got caught by the referee. So yeah. And we got we have the Knockouts Champions Challenge. We got the Knockouts Champion Li Yang Lee teaming up with the Knockouts Tag Team Champion Heather and M to verse Alina Black, Mara Sade, and Zaya Brookside. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Zaya Brookside by pinning the Knockouts Women's World Champion. She gets a shot of the Knockouts title in the future. I think it will be at Slammiversary because that's going to be happening in June. Lockdown. When is Lockdown? Isn't that in June as well? Something like that? I thought it was. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we got Clash in Italy coming up. We got that to do as well. And we got SmackDown to do. I don't think we have any pay-per-views for Sunday. And we got the rest of the next week. And then hoping we get this DLC for 2K26 come out. Because I'm waiting for it and it's taking forever. When is it coming? I have no idea. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the button, hit the like button, comment below, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown, and then Saturday, tomorrow, whenever Clash is, almost said idiot, Clash in Italy is over, because I know it's going to be over early, maybe 3, something like that. No, that's an hour, because it starts at 2. Maybe 5, something like that. I don't know. Sometimes with their PLEs, they end a little early. So, it might be at 5 or 6, something like that. Not 6, 7. 5 or 6, something like that. I don't know. Could be. Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. Tyler's out. See you guys tomorrow. Friday Night SmackDown results and Clash in Italy. That's all me today. Tyler's out. Bye!